Hello everyone and welcome to Stumps and Bails. This is your host Anjali Jha. Today we will be looking at the most controversial umpiring decisions in the world of cricket. The DRS, which is the Decision Review System, was introduced in the cricket in the year 2008. It was developed to reduce the umpiring howlers in the game. The technology wasn't 100%, nor it is fully efficient even now, but it helps in doing away with glaring errors. Teams who were initially reluctant to adopt the system understood the nows of the DRS that it brings in. Hence, umpiring decisions don't generate as much buzz as they used to earlier in the cricket. Let's look at some pre-DRS era. There have been many series that have gone sour owing to the poor umpiring. A few of the umpiring decisions ended up being controversial and trigger fans even today. We will now look at the 4 most controversial umpiring decisions that were made in the cricketing world. Number 4. Sachin Tendulkar given out SBW. It is some coincidence that umpiring controversies are big part down under. During India's tour of Australia, the Tendulkar-McGrath contest received top billing. The little master was on top of his game throughout the series. Glenn McGrath bowled a sharp bouncer to Tendulkar, who ducked in response. The ball hit Tendulkar's shoulder. Aussies appealed in unison for an LBW, which in this case was actually an SBW, which is shoulder before wicket. Umpire Daryl Harper had no qualms about raising his finger. The decision left Tendulkar bewildered. It remains one of the most controversial umpiring decisions of all time. Number 3. Murtagharan Was Snowballed for chucking. Sri Lanka was no longer an underdog in the world of cricket in 1998. They were reigning World Cup champions. It might have been this change in the power centre that didn't sit well with dodged Aussies. In an ODI featuring England and Sri Lanka, square-leg umpire Ross Emerson called a no-ball when Murtagharan came to bowl. The batsman nor the standing umpire had a problem with Murli's action, but the square-leg umpire thought otherwise. Arjuna Ranatunga, the fierce leader that he was, had animated discussions with the umpires. The official didn't seem to budge, nor did Ranatunga. He threatened to stage a walkout when better sense prevailed and play resumed. If not for Ranatunga's backing on that day, the cricket world order have been entirely different today. Number 2. Sydney Test 2008. It had all the trappings of a blockbuster series. Australia took an early lead at the MSG. India came a roaring back in the second test at the SCG. The Aussie top order was blown away with Andrew Symonds being the last recognised batsman. Ishant Sharma drew an edge from Symonds, which only Steve Bucknor, the standing umpire, failed to hear. Bucknor refused to even address a stumping appeal later in the innings. These umpiring howlers kept haunting the Indian team throughout the test. Relationship between the two sides soured as the ugly side of the Aussies, which is win at all costs, came to the fore. It was one of the ugliest test matches ever for India. Moving on to number 1. Ben Stokes' 6-run overthrow. In the biggest of the world stages with the World Cup online, umpire Kumar Dharmasena made a huge blunder. Ben Stokes' powered England kept hanging on the knife's edge as wickets kept tumbling. They needed 9 of the last 3 balls when Stokes hit the ball to deep mid-wicket and hit back for the second. Martin Guptill's throw from the deep ricocheted off Stokes' bat and went into the boundary. The cricketing law suggests that the England should have been awarded 5 runs instead of 6. England managed to tie the contest and went on to win the World Cup on boundary count. What do you think about these blunders in the umpiring world? Are you happy that now we have DRS to check out if umpiring decisions are right or wrong? Let us know your thoughts in the comment sections down below. If you liked watching this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel Stumps and Bails, and follow all our social medias for latest updates, which would be linked in the description box down below. Till then, take care and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.